bull. Little brown. We like a 310, 320 bull. Sweet set. What's up, guys? Out here with my buddy Cameron today, and we're in a spot where I saw 10 bulls about a month ago. There was 5 still packing and 5 that were dropped, and we're just dropping down into where those bulls were. And I just walked up on a deadhead. Check this thing out. Buried in the scrub oak. Cool 6-point. It's my 4th deadhead on the year. It's crazy. Keep finding deadheads. Alright guys, kind of a tight spot here. There's a 5x6. Not a bad bull. Nice and brown on this side because it was buried. Decent bull, good mass to him. Heck yeah. Got that reported on the Deadhead app, and he'll be coming home with us. Heck yeah. Sweet bull. Well, not skunked. Well, I stashed my deadhead. That thing was just way too heavy to pack around. Plus it was just catching on all the scrub oak. Anyways, got up on this hill across from where I stashed the deadhead, glassed into the bottom, and I got a brown. Heck yeah. Just gonna keep glassing and see what else I can pick up. Alright, just getting over to this brown. Just a little guy. Pretty sure I saw that bull. Little brown. Heck yeah. Just glassed this little dinker up from across the canyon. Baby 6. Smallest 6-point I've ever seen. Cameron just found one buried under the log. Look at that. That is wild. I don't know how we're gonna get that out. Well, we had to lift the log up to get him unburied. Check that thing out. Covered in mud.
Pretty cool.
That's sweet. Good 5. What's up, guys? Out here on another hike. It's starting to get hot, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be shed hunting. Want to do one more trip, but I'm out here for a day send with my buddy Cameron, and we're just walking along this trail, talking, staring at the ground, and I walked right into this elk shed. That made me laugh because I was not even looking for sheds. I was just talking and not paying attention, and there it is, Brownie. Well, we just had quite the turn of events. We got up onto this ridge, started glassing the canyon across from us, and I spotted one shed, like a white 5-point. Then I spotted another shed down in the bottom that looks like a little raghorn white. And then I spotted a brown 6-point over on this hillside as well, just above the little rag. And then Cameron spotted another brown 6-point. We're not sure if it's the match to mine or if it's a completely different bull. Kind of hoping it's a different bull so we have 2 bulls to match up. But either way, it turned around real quick. So we're gonna move to a little bit better vantage point and glass this hillside a little bit better, and then we'll go scoop these things up. So stay tuned for that. All right, just getting up to Cameron's shed. Good 6er. Heck yeah. That's a cool bull, man. Dude, that thing's sweet.
The sword on that thing is
Elbow deep. Yeah, not a mega giant, but that's a good bull. Probably like a 315 to 320 bull. Dude, scoop that thing up. Heck yeah, dude.
You got a little bleached out here.
It's a sweet bull. Told you he wasn't hard white.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was. That's awesome.
Sweet shed. We're not sure if mine's the other side up the hill or a different bull.
It looks like it because yours had, I just remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Super palmated.
It probably is because he's just right up the hill.
Yeah.
Sweet. They do exist. All right, just getting up to my shed, and yep, that is Cameron's other side. Sweet. Oh, we matched him up at least. Cool 6-point. Heck yeah. All right, peeps. Here she is. Beautiful brown 6-point. Oh man. Heck yeah. Second brownie of the day for me. And we matched him up. I literally glassed this thing up, and then Cameron was like, I got a shed too. I was like, no freaking way. We glassed like 3 sheds within 5 minutes. It was pretty insane. But there's the one side, and here's the other side. It's a sweet bull. Perfect, pretty 6-point. Not chipped at all. Probably like a 310, 320 bull. Sweet set. Really cool bull. Just the type of bulls I love finding, to be honest. That is awesome. And it is just beautiful in here today. We saw some bulls, found a bear den. It's been a good day. We still have a couple more sheds to pick up. There's Cam's other brown that he glassed. Little dinker. One of the sheds that I glassed wasn't really a shed, so it's kind of a bummer, but
Things like the tiniest little shed ever.
not a bad shed though. Good little brown for the pile. Sweet, that's the 4th one of the day, and I still got one more for sure shed that I gotta go get. Alright guys, here is the very first shed that I glassed up. Finally made our way over to it. Not a bad bull. Little hard white. Super brown on that side. Heck yeah. Wanted to grow a 6th. Didn't quite make it there.
Grew a funky little devil's sign.
Sweet. Oh yeah. Oh dang, that's sweet. He's got a devil tine off the one. That's legit. Not a bad shed at all. Very cool. Sweet. It's my 3rd for the day. Strap it on and head on out of here. Maybe run into 1 or 2 more on the way out. Well, that's looking pretty cool if you ask me. Love having multiple elk sheds on the pack. Sweet.
That was no joke.
That was sketchy. We are coming through the sketchiest terrain right now. And there's a deer shed right here. You kidding me? These bucks always love this insane country. What the heck? Not a bad buck. Hard white. Heck yeah. Little eye guard on him. Sick. I'll take that. Dope. I wasn't expecting a deer shed up here, but not mad about it at all.